Hello everyone. In the next week's episode of the Hewlett-Packard Labs podcast From Research to Reality, we'll take a little bit different format. So we'll tell you a little bit about the past, we'll show you some movies from Discover 2024, and we'll be telling you about the future, what will happen next. See you in Discover in Las Vegas in June. Hey Kirk.
Hey Dan.
Welcome back to Labs.
Glad to be here.
So I hear you're going to Discover again this year?
Discover again, 2025, Las Vegas in June.
So what is Discover?
Discover is the biggest all HPE event we have every year. Customers, partners, our team members, us here at Hewlett-Packard Labs, all descending on Las Vegas for a week where we get to join community, to share, to learn, to explore all things Hewlett-Packard Enterprise.
So I can see why it's important for HP, but you've been going forever since I've known you. Why do you go over and over again? There must be some good things for you too.
And for me, it's always meeting the people who use our technology. It's one thing to be clever, to have that next patent you get to put plaque on the wall, but when you get to meet someone who's making a difference in the world because of the technology that you created and now have delivered, and then you get their often unvarnished feedback about what worked and didn't work, most valuable week we can have every year. And I think it goes for us at Hewlett-Packard Labs too. When we're looking out farther and farther out than perhaps the business teams, getting that first effect, that first measurement, maybe just get that inkling from one or two discussions, and it'll set you on a line of research that might be very valuable in a decade or more.
Hey, Grace.
Hey, Dan. How's it going?
Welcome back to our
Thank
podcast.
you. Thanks.
So I heard you're going to Discover.
Yep.
This is your first Discover?
First Discover.
So what are your expectations from this Discover?
Somebody told me it was like drinking out of a fire hose or burning a candle on both ends, but it's a blowtorch. Just heard that one. So I think it's going to be really exciting and, lots of energy and yeah.
So what kind of candles are you going to burn over there? What are you going to talk about?
What am I going to talk about? Well, we're going to be talking about our research building quantum supercomputers. So, talk about HPE's role and how we can kind of make the utility scale quantum computer, right? Bring the research of quantum computing, out of the research and into useful real world applications.
And you've been a couple of years here or more at Labs.
Yeah.
What do you see as the biggest value that Labs is bringing to Discover?
I think that Labs is hugely important because we're thinking about technologies that are, going to hit the industry in 5 or 10 years. And, technological innovation is hugely important for a company like HPE. And, just thinking about our work, at least, what does the future of supercomputing look like? Well, it's, heterogeneous and it includes things like quantum computers. So, having this fundamental research work or the research that moves from the fundamental into the applied in industry, kind of bridging that gap, I think it's crucial.
And I have a little personal question without giving too much. Do you
Yeah.
promise to keep on coming here instead of sending your avatar?
I don't know. Depends on how it goes. Pretty nice to just, send the LLM out.
Thank you very much. Thanks for
Dan.
coming.
Yeah.